All right, we're going live. We're going to jump right into the questions that you guys asked us yesterday in the video. We've got the famous Bradley Twait here.
Hello.
So, the first question that the folks asked is, how much will it cost to store your RV at the Motor Coach store?
Andrew, we're coming in on storage at $9.99 a month. Our storage is vastly different from what's going on out there in the rest of the RV storage world. We're $9.99 a month. There's no contracts or anything. The beautiful part about our storage is it's going to give you front of the line VIP service appointments. So you get right to the front of the line. So
Awesome.
we have the valet service as well. People have been just absolutely going bonkers for the valet service. $2 a mile. It's not a profit center. This is just about what it costs us per mile to relocate coaches to or from anywhere in the country. So we've got people from California calling us, believe it or not, to store their coaches here in Florida because they can get service at the Motor Coach store. So, and then we can valet that coach back to them on the West Coast. We can valet it up to Michigan or anywhere else in Florida, anywhere in the country, and they can fly in and use their coach instead of having to drive. So, pretty cool service.
Yeah, definitely. And if you guys want to leave a comment too, we're monitoring these comments as well. So
experimenting.
Exactly. So the next question that was asked is, are you going into the Super C market? They've seen a few Super Cs come through your inventory in the last couple months.
No, nothing planned for anything like that. We are looking for to expand and possibly take on some new lines, but Cs and Super Cs aren't in the mix. Those are simply coaches we got on trade.
Cool. But you always do take them in on trade if
needed.
Yeah.
I'll take anything on trade.
Awesome. Someone also asked, what resorts in Florida do you recommend in the wintertime months?
You've got the big ones, that everybody knows. Well, a lot of people know of is Pelican Lake. River Landings, River Bend, Port St. Lucie. But you and I, we get off the beaten path. So, World Equestrian Center.
Yep.
Phenomenal. I mean, if you have not been to World Equestrian Center yet, go. I mean, would you agree?
Yeah, with the best restaurant, best dining at an RV
doubt.
Resort. There's several
No
restaurants, and then if you go during like a horse show, a lot to do. Just really beautiful area up in Ocala there.
So. Well, yeah, and they have not just horse shows. It's not all equestrian. They've got Festival of Speed come through there, I think, twice a year. So car shows, dog shows, all sorts of things going on there. Like you said, the dining is a world-class dining room. Can't recommend that one enough. Everglade Isles, that's one that I really love. Have you been there yet?
Have not.
Everglade City, Everglade Isles, wonderful resort. Great getaway in Florida.
Yeah, West Palm Beach Motor Coach Resort, Port St. Lucie West.
Port St. Lucie, yes.
Yeah, River Bend, Naples. I think we.
Yacht Haven.
Yeah, that's the new one down in Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, that's
yes.
I've seen some video stuff of that. That looks really cool.
I stayed there years and years ago, 20 years ago when I first started RVing. So that area right there, it's really come along. That looks really nice online.
Yeah. Okay, David D just asked, is the storage service completely independent of the sales process, or could storage possibly be negotiated into a deal on a coach?
Totally separate. No, I'm not going to negotiate in. I don't think so. They're two separate entities. So nice try, though. I like where he's thinking.
Yeah, he's a negotiator.
Which coach are you interested in?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, on the right coach, that may be possible.
Yeah,
you never know.
Let's do a deal live right now.
Hey, if you guys want to make some offers right now, I see Ken Thwaites is watching, asking if we'll have a presence at the RV show in Tampa here.
Ken, I love you, man. I hope you're enjoying your 22 Newell mid-entry. That's a killer paint job, man.
Yeah.
Most people know I'm new to social media, and I love following you, Ken, and seeing what you're doing with that coach. The stripes you put through the windows look phenomenal. Nice job, Ryan, as well, Laux. So.
He's asking if the Motor Coach store is going to be at the Tampa show this year.
We are the Tampa show. So, no, that's for new dealers, manufacturers, converters only. We're 45 minutes away, and that's a huge week for us. We see a lot of friends and clients come in then.
Yeah, our friend Glenn Shaw asked if do you have any experience with importing for Canadians?
Absolutely. Yeah, we do a ton of business with the Canadians. Welcome back. I know COVID was tough on you guys. I know the dollar isn't as strong as it was years ago, but ebbs and flows. So yes, we deal with different agents that work on doing the transportation paperwork work in or out of Canada. And yes, absolutely.
Awesome, and thanks to all of you guys for all the nice comments. A lot of really
Yeah,
nice
this is cool.
comments out there. Um, uh, Going back to these questions that people left in the video yesterday, uh, do you think that there should be more mid-entry coaches in the luxury market?
Yes, there's definitely a need and interest in the mid-entry coaches. It's pretty much Newell in the luxury segment that's doing mid-entries, and I believe, don't quote me, but they're about a 50-50 mix on new builds. Do you know?
I thought it was 30-70 or 60-40
It's
is
a
what
big
it
number.
could be.
It's a big number
Yeah.
regardless. So, uh, I'll give you another one, manufacturers. If any of you are listening out there, there's a floor plan that never caught on, and it's the front kitchen.
Yeah.
That came on, 06, 7, 8, right in there, and then the recession hit, and it just didn't have time to catch on. But I think front kitchens are a pretty cool setup.
Yeah, I remember Winnebago had the Tour 42 GD floor plan with the front kitchen,
Yeah.
and that was a really cool floor
Yeah, it's
plan
neat.
back in the day. Someone asked yesterday about traveling with a stacker trailer and a coach. We've seen the Instagram and Facebook stuff with you driving this 23 Newell with the stacker behind it. Where do you take it, and how do you do that?
Very selectively. I love pulling a stacker anymore. I'm just at that point in my experience of RVing, knowing where to go. My wife jokes that I pull through a McDonald's drive-through with the Newell and the stacker, and I have. So I can get around most places. I don't recommend a stacker for people that are just starting out and thinking, "Oh, I'm going to pull this, this beautiful stacker behind my beautiful rig." It's a lot. It's not something that I would recommend just going out and doing. But I use it a lot of times, but then I have my different tow vehicles depending. So, yeah.
Yeah, you're braver than most, and I recommend to people stay on interstates, truck stops, racetracks.
That's no fun.
Yeah. No, you like to go off the beaten path. Yeah.
But a lot of these parks have the luxury parks, for instance. They'll have extra lots, a holding area for stackers, and then they have vehicles or tractors where they can take the stacker to and from where you hook up and unhook and store it for you while you're in that park. So
yeah,
that's what you do.
Yeah, a lot of good resorts out there can accommodate that.
Hearthside Grove did that for us this summer. So
yeah, I know.
Hi guys.
Yeah, I know. Those folks will do it. Polston will do it. Rick down at River Landings, they've got storage set up. Someone asked, do Prevost ever have two toilets?
Oh yeah, of course. Bath and a halves. Let's see, those probably started out in what, 05, 6, 7 in the feather lights. And then it took a little while for them to catch on in the other converters. And I would say 13, 14, 15, somewhere in that range where they started. And I think it's a huge part of what they build today, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. I'd say there's more bath and a halfs than not in the late model Prevost. Yeah. There are still some mid baths. Some people do prefer having that extra space, though.
Oh yeah, I'm not afraid of buying or taking in on trade a one bath coach because there's still people that want it. Believe it or not, there's a very decent demand. We just got that 24 Cornerstone in and sold it right away.
Yep.
To Doug and Swanee, if you're watching, thank you.
Yeah.
You guys own 40 some coaches, so.
Yeah, and they like the mid bath coach.
Yeah.
So, can you here at the Motor Coach store? Can you install a Blue Ox on a vehicle and on a Jeep?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we can put any tow system on. Is Roadmaster still doing stuff too? I think we mostly use Blue Ox.
I think Blue Ox
it's my choice, my preference. But yeah, we can do any tow vehicle setup you want. We're doing them nonstop.
Yeah, I see a lot of vehicles in here.
Anything to beef up a Cummins 500? Absolutely. Now we're talking my language. So My boys out there at PDI. Jared, hope you're enjoying your brand new Newell, your 24 Newell. The pictures look phenomenal. Can't say enough about Performance Diesel Inc. out there in St. George, Utah. Other side of the country, but they ship all over the country. We are working on some training with them to come out here and enhance our chassis department, where we can do more than just the plug and play tuners, for instance, for $2,500. You pick up 15% more horsepower, so you're pumping that 500 motor up to about 575 plus.
Okay.
But we can also tune up 600. So Mark Martin, if you're watching, Mark's coach is rad, man. Last I talked to Mark, 900 horse, 700 to the rear wheel. So yeah, we can go nuts on these motors, and we're working on building more of a speed shop, if you will, performance, that we're getting into in our service department, and there's more to come on that.
Cool, cool. We've got a lot of really good questions coming in.
How many people do we have?
I think there's 165 people.
Wow,
So that's a lot
nice.
of people. Yeah, thank you guys for watching.
Thank you. This is our first time, so we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Bit by bit. But if you guys could leave some comments too, some feedback would be real important to both of us. And I'm really liking going this route. Even on our walk videos, we talked about it about an hour ago. This is a much more intimate conversation, between you, your viewers, and us. So
Yeah.
give us feedback, man, even after this.
And you're not afraid of any questions, so you guys can ask all the hardball questions, all good.
Here it comes.
We are not scared. So, and very few people in the RV industry can say that. And I do have to tip my hat to Marathon Coach. They do go live very often.
Yeah. We were watching some of Mal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, big
Learning
shout
the
out
ropes.
to Mal. Yeah, Mal's a pro at this. I have a lot of respect for Mal. It's a little different going live. Usually we're highly edited to make us look good. But Daddy Rabbit 411, serious question. How do you come up with the pricing? 1,777,000, that deal.
It's marketing. It's marketing. So 14 years ago, next month, I started this dealership. And before I started, I had a whole marketing plan of the way I wanted to market our coaches and stand out. And I tell you what, the pricing has been since day one, best pricing online, one price shopping, and the repetitive numbers is purely marketing. If you're running through a list of coaches, on the internet or wherever it's advertised, the angle that we shoot our coaches from is unique to us, from the right rear corner. The pricing, I can't tell you how many times a day people make comments on our pricing, and I said it's working. It's just people talking about it. So purely a marketing thing.
Yep, very, very smart.
And competitively priced.
Always, yeah, always. Rick Harvey asked, does Brad have any front kitchen units available?
Nope, nothing right now. So you like that, huh?
Yeah.
Good idea.
So, and I think one of the problems they did have is with the weight distribution on the front axle. So I think that's a reason why we haven't seen as many.
So
from what I've heard. Someone said, Andrew, did you get a new rig? Yeah, I'm rolling in the 24 Gretsch Lusso right now. Big shout out to Gretsch RV. Just really making a name in the Class B market. What do you think of the new Lusso?
Oh, it's a killer, man. I mean, I had a Becker back in the day. I love Beckers. I love what Gretsch is doing. It's cool, for sure.
Definitely.
I'm waiting for my ride, though.
Hey, you say the word. You say the word. We'll send the driver. So
it's very cool. What a way to go.
Cookie D says, don't forget to hit the like, folks. So thanks to all of you guys that are liking the video.
Wow, you're getting a lot of people making comments.
Oh, there's a lot of
This is interesting.
Yeah, I haven't even scratched the surface here. Is a no-slide pre-def Prevost Marathon or Liberty a unicorn? Where can I find one?
A non-slide pre-def, did they say?
Yes, sir.
No, it's not a unicorn. They're out there. Well, what year?
It's probably going to be early 2000s. I think the latest I'm going to see is 07, 08, 09.
Very rare, even that late. So hit us back again and tell us what years you're asking about, or dollar range. And we can guide you.
Yeah, a lot of double slides. After 05, I think before 05 was more of the non-slide coaches, but they're nice if you can find one. And the Motor Coach store can service older Liberties
Anything.
and Marathons.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Got some great Prevost techs here. Brad, when is Brad buying a Liberty coach?
Frank, give me a call. Let's work a deal. You never know. So, I love Prevost. I love Newells. So,
Yeah. A few people have asked, well, what warranty do you give on coaches when someone buys a coach here at the Motor Coach store?
you know, it's as is. It's the law. So you sign in, I think, 4 different spots in our paperwork that it's as is. Now, if there's warranty left, they would get the balance of the warranty. And then we also have extended warranties that some people are interested in, and we can provide you estimates on that. You've got another question that kind of pertains to that on the sheet, the bottom one that they asked about.
Oh yeah, financing.
That kind of falls into our finance department. We've got a very comprehensive finance department. We've got a director of business that's working with us here, Jamie, and he is just listens to the customers on what your wants and needs are, and very bespoke, customized financing for whatever your situation is.
We've got some really good questions here. Glenn Shaw says, what is a better way to view your inventory as it's not always available on the website?
Getting a lot of questions about this. I don't know how to get this across to more people. You know, the websites are the websites. It's the marketing is moving so much faster now, hence your channel, Facebook, Instagram. There's all these other outlets that we push our inventory out to that happens a lot faster. I'm very particular about the photos and the process and the presentation before it goes on our website. You can roll up on any coach anywhere around here and put it online on different social media, your channel, and it's out there. So you found it. If you've been on Andrew's channel, he gets inventory before it gets my website. So it's just, and it's a constant evolution. I mean, there's coaches online, there's coaches in process, there's coaches that are committed that are being picked up. So, you know, Andrew's doing too good of a job of getting this stuff out there to you guys. But that's the point. You're getting a sneak peek. You're getting a jump start on everybody else. So there's the units. Websites, to me, I'm changing all my marketing in my head here, learning this social media. Websites to me are going to be kind of a thing of the past, I think.
I don't know. That's a wild statement to think about. But
Stay tuned.
You never know. Yeah.
Well, here's the point. This is so much more, as I said earlier, intimate. I think it's more effective, you know, and I think that this is the way. Look at Mal, you know, and what he does with Marathon, and, you know, people are into that and watching that kind of thing. So I really think it's the wave of the future.
There's no room for editing here. If we mess up, they see it. So
fine.
I like it.
I love transparency.
Absolutely. So this is a really cool question. Sam Franklin says, would you be open to the idea of filming the purchase process from negotiation through delivery? I'm looking to buy my first Class A and don't want to go in blind. I think that's a great idea. I think it would be... the video production aspect gets extremely time consuming and costly. I think that would be fun to try to figure out a formula where we could do that, where it doesn't take up too much of everybody's time, but we could still share that story. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, I think you could pick up bits and pieces when they arrive, the showings. You know, I would probably leave the negotiations out. You know, that's private between us and the customer, and then continue on there. Even behind the scenes would be cool, where you're showing that coach coming to the PDI process, the detail process, getting scheduled for delivery, the folk coming back for delivery. So I think that could be a phenomenal series to do, if you will, or segment.
Yeah, we definitely want to get more RVers, more customers in front of the camera, more testimonials.
And more diverse stuff. You know, I've been talking with Andrew, and I want more different things on the channel. I read most of the comments through the videos that he does, and there's a lot of people, you know, oh, you're a salesman for the Motor Coach store. Yeah, he is to a degree, but he also does Newell, Liberty. You've been out to Transwest. You've been all over the country. So, you know, this is his base. but you get out there and touch other people for sure.
Oh yeah, and I'm not a salesperson. I'm a marketer,
Yeah.
and
Absolutely.
I remember before I ever knew Brad, before I ever made these videos, the Motor Coach store always stood out because your pictures are the best. You got the best pictures. The pricing stood out. The low prices. So
be cutting edge, and that's what we're doing here with this live event. And I want more of it.
Yeah, definitely. So
I like watching your channel, so I like to see more content, different content.
Yeah, we need to follow you around when you're in your motorhome. We try to do that, but it's a lot. Sometimes making these videos, it's not as easy as it seems.
Live? You want to follow me around?
That'd be really fun. Let's go live and follow you around.
It'd be a riot.
Let's hook up the.
You better have your beeper.
Yeah, hook up the stacker trailer behind this new one. Let's.
Said I can't swear on this. So.
Yeah, exactly. So, they want to see me back up in Oregon looking at country coaches. So now you have some great country coaches here as well. Yeah,
we do. It's interesting, Louis up there at Premier, is it?
Yeah, Premier RV of Oregon. Yeah,
I've known Louis for over 20 years. So mad respect for what they're doing up there, and he knows that I've got an eye and an interest in the country coaches, and we've got them, they've got them, and so you kind of got it covered on both coasts.
Yeah, and that's one thing I respect about Brad. When we talked about doing this live stream, I said, hey, what if people mention other dealerships? Are you worried about, competitors?
Nah, man. It's just a conversation.
Yep. Happy to talk about other people in the industry. Kirk Hepner, Kirk Hepler, have you done any lithium conversions on P50 Newells? If so, what is involved?
We have not. It's something that we could dive into. I know we've done a couple of lithium conversions on coaches, but not on a Newell P50. I am slow to endorse such things as lithium battery packages on coaches, ceramic coatings. We're finally just about getting into ceramic coatings here at the Motor Coach store. Lithium, I still, there's a return on investment there that I just don't see the use for lithium the way we have infrastructure for these resorts that we can plug into. We've got generators, so it's a very small segment where that really becomes useful.
And that's what I thought until I started rolling the Gretsch.
Yeah, I forgot. I got a lithium
with the lithium system, so I became a believer. I like that there's no noise pollution and no fumes. You can run your ACs quietly and anywhere pretty much. I think lithium's the future. I think the safety. There's
could be. It seems like it is, but I just don't know enough about it to endorse it. So it's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm old school, so it takes me time. Some of these things are fads, and I'm not a fad guy at all. So.
They've been using it for quite a while now, though. So I don't think it's going anywhere personally.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I like a big carbon footprint.
This is a good question. MJ2B says I vacation on Siesta Key and would love to come visit. Those of you that don't know, Siesta Key is like the #1 beach in the world. Is like a half hour from.
I live on Santa Maria Island, so.
Yeah. #1 beach by some travel channel or something. But
of course. Come on by anytime. Prefer if you would call us, make an appointment. We'd like to be ready for anybody that shows up. And we'll take you and show you around whatever you're looking for. What are you looking at? Send a comment.
Yeah.
Let's sell a coach. Anybody want to
make some offers?
Yeah, that wants to do a deal right here live. Let's go.
There's 206 people, so
cool.
Yeah. Derek Williams asks, what are the bunk sizes on a Newell versus Prevost?
Newell versus Prevost. Well, they can be whatever you want. It's floor plan dependent. You have some shorter bunks, but predominantly the bunks that are being built in more up-to-date Prevosts and Newells are all going to be 72-inch plus, right?
Yeah, I think it's a custom. These are all custom coaches.
Yeah, one-off.
There's not like it's like a King Air King Airs don't come in bunks, but say like
they do. I'm working on taking a 23 bunk in right now.
But that had to be custom built, I believe.
Regardless, they're going to be full-size bunks. in a modern day design coach where guys like us can fit in. We were in the 2014 Newell Bunk, and I was on top, and you were down below. And I'm 280 pounds, 6 foot, and I was up there with plenty of room. So.
Yeah, and some of the Newell bunks are a little bit wider as well, so it's a case. It just depends on the converter and how that coach was spec'd. Insurance. Can Brad help with the first time buyer, the first time with insurance companies?
Man, we've had a lot of things thrown at us: higher interest rates, war, pandemic. I mean, it's just seems like it's been one thing after another for the last 2 to 3 years. Interest rates put a little hurt on us, but I tell you what, insurance has just flat out killed some deals. They have $1 million caps, $1.5 million caps, and you have to write all your insurance with them. I can't untangle this web yet, but we're working on it. We are creating an entity right now, a division of the Motor Coach Store, which is TMCS Financial Services, the Motor Coach Store Financial Services, much like auto manufacturer has, whether it's Toyota Financial Service, General Motors, etc. So we're going to be having financing available. We're going to have an insurance leg in there. We're going to have our extended warranties. So there's several things we're working on. Insurance is one of them. Man, you just have to call around. It's state by state. It varies. There's just so many variables, man. Highline, it's put a hurt on. It's expensive.
Yeah, and I've noticed one thing that has helped folks in the Highline is if they also own like $1 million+ home or a big, company, and it's all under that same policy. So if you have a lot of assets insured.
Yeah, even then, man, I've got a guy that was going to buy the 2022 marathon for $2 million. And he couldn't get insurance, even though he's willing to pay a stupid premium and only insure it for half, only $1 million, because he didn't have experience driving a rig like this. They wouldn't give him insurance. I mean, it is nuts out there right now what the insurance is doing. If anybody gets a handle on this, the first to get a handle on it is going to win on the RV insurance thing. Because it's a mess.
Yeah, and on that, I'm sure a lot of people ask. I see a question: do you need a special license to?
No.
But I think it's a state by state basis.
Maybe Illinois, maybe California. I don't know. They're screwed up states anyway. So.
Yeah, so there's a few states. Hey, there's great people in all states. We love
the people.
We love all states, and we're not going to go political here, but
politically correct.
Yeah,
don't care.
Yeah, so we want to keep as many of you as possible subscribed.
All right, what's your next question?
I'm trying to get in here.
Do we still have a lot of viewers?
213 people.
Nice. Had a little technical problem here, waiting on the questions to start flowing in again.
I don't know why it's not showing me. Is it showing them on your phone? The questions.
Are we still live?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're definitely rocking and rolling. I'm just not able to see it. So we're done with these questions. I think it's 4:30. Why don't we wrap it up here? Anything else you have for the viewers? Or someone just asked: is the King Air Bunk model a 2 full bath coach?
I do not know. Go ahead and send me an email, brad@themotorcoachstore.com. I'll reach out to that customer and find out.
Awesome.
Really? More questions? They're just not coming up now?
Something's up with my phone here. So anyways,
let us know how we did on our first trial here, guys. And I'm hoping we're building a recording studio at the dealership. We're getting ready to move into our offices here this week in the next couple of days. So we'll have a better setup in weeks to come here for this as well, kind of like a podcast setup.
Yeah, let us know if you want us to do this again. Up here, there's all the comments rolling in. All right, we'll have to do this again. We're going to write down all these comments. Thanks to all of you guys. We hope you're all having a great day. Give Brad a call if you want to buy a coach. He's making year-end deals right now.
Oh, yes, we are.
Thanks, guys.
See you guys soon. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, see you guys. I think we're still going. I don't even know how to turn this off.